Oh, what a lovely woman and what a great way to celebrate.
She is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's what those awards are about. And you've hosted so many of these awards where you just get to recognise extraordinary people.
Good, isn't it?
Just, there are some amazing people doing incredible things every single day all over the country. And that's what the Lottery Awards are about. I mean, it celebrates the amazing heritage sites around the country, some of the landmarks, some of the amazing sporting icons that we've been lucky to fly the flag at Olympics and Paralympics. But the ones that really get me, the ones that really epitomise the community spirit. Elizabeth Burton Phillips, like we saw there, she set up this charity drug fund. Her 2 boys fell victim to drug addiction and drug abuse. The most tragic of stories, one of the boys took his own life while he was suffering, while he was under the influence. And rather than mourn that loss for the rest of her life, which she was completely entitled to, one of the most tragic things any parent should have to go through, she decided to set up this charity to help other families going through the same thing. And all of the volunteers that are part of the charity have been through it themselves. So she totally deserved that special recognition award.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to do something positive from something so hideous is absolutely remarkable. And it's sometimes difficult to remember there are really good people out there. There really are.
And at this time,
yes,
let's just focus on some of the good stuff that's going on right now.
Too right. And as well as you, I mean, we were talking about Strictly. We've been talking about it, of course, everybody's...
every week of every year for the last 15 years.
But it completely changed your life, didn't it? In so many ways.
It really did. And it's mad to think now, 3 years along the line, what I'm up to right now, because I would never have thought... I never signed up that show, one, to win it, nor to be treading the balls and doing musicals and stuff like that. It was just an opportunity to learn something. And I think you get to a certain point of your life where you stop learning. You just get with the rigours of the day-to-day, and that's all you can do. That's all you have to do. But having the opportunity to do that, it was such a good chance, and it gave me the launch pad to have a new life with my family, and it's been amazing.
Star. You've got big news. Tell me.
Well, yeah. So I think about 2 weeks ago, the cast of Curtains, which I've been touring with,
this was Jason Manford.
With Jason, who was on the show with you quite recently, got the news that the show is going to be in the West End.
And that's a big deal.
Which is huge. No touring show that starts after 2 or 3 months goes straight into London.
Right.
For a limited run at Christmas, which was huge news for the whole cast. Everybody got excited. I was also excited, however, I was the only one that wasn't able to be part of it because I'm going to be in Panto in Croydon this Christmas time. However, in the last couple of days, we've just done the paperwork, Lorraine.
Yes.
That I'm going to be joining them at the end of the run.
Excellent.
And making
so your name will be up in lights in the West End, young man.
Can't believe... Can you just hold me for a moment? I can't.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay.
Is it though? Is it?
Is. Are you able to watch Strictly just now? Or are you too busy?
I've been catching up. You can get all the clips now on social media now.
Yeah.
So I've been getting as many clips as I can.
Sure.
But yeah, Blackpool's always a highlight because it always coincides with my birthday. And when we were on the show, it was my birthday weekend, which we got 3 tens, and it was so memorable. But even now, I've just been on holiday with my wife, and it was on my birthday. I think was the Sunday after the results show. So immediately it was like, happy birthday. Should we catch up on the Strictly clips? Just make sure that we're up to date with what happened.
So who have you got your eye on? Is there anybody that really stands out?
I mean,
for you?
they are great. You can't keep your eyes off Oti and Kelvin, who've been doing so well for so long, especially considering the fact he wasn't on the show a couple of months ago.
That's true. He wasn't really supposed to be there.
Jamie Lang was supposed to be with Oti, and then he came from nowhere and has been just on this rocket ever since. Then Karim and Amy have been... they're topping the leaderboard. They look stunning. Everybody's fantastic. I think from my perspective, what I love watching is just how, over the course of a number of weeks, just these stories unravel. You never know where people are going to go.
And we love to see someone like you who just comes in and all of a sudden... It's just like a rocket, off you go. And you didn't realise that you had that skill. That's what's so good about it. Now, the thing is, you are really incredibly busy, which is great on the one hand, but on the other hand is that juggling. It's the thing people always ask women, but I think we should always ask men too, is how you juggle being a dad also with work, because I know how much you love your little one, and it's getting it right.
It's tough, and I think the only way I can do it is the fact that my wife is so supportive.
Sure.
It was the same when I was in Strictly. She was the one saying, go and run into that rehearsal room and do the rumba with that beautiful woman over there. I want you to spend more time.
Just go.
And at the same time, doing this West End run takes away the 1 week that I might have been at home with my wife and son before going into the rest of the tour after we would have just finished in the Panto. So it's her support. She's the rock. She's the leader of the clan, the one that actually is keeping us ticking over. But it is hard. You know, I've spent a lot of time this year away and on the road. And it's fun. I was telling your team that my son used to, every time I used to get through the door, he used to run to greet me at the door, and we had this lovely embrace, which just melted me. And then there was a time where he stopped doing it, because essentially he didn't know who the devil that was coming through the door.
Oh, no.
Which is always hard. You know, kids are fickle. You know, within 24 hours he would have changed. But this was the thing. After being back home for even a couple of days, I hadn't had as much affection from him for as long as I could remember, and to the point where he just wouldn't let go. So you understand. They know when you're there and when you're not there, and not that that's going to decide what jobs I take completely, but it certainly makes a difference. If I can incorporate some home time as well as the work time, then it's the struggle. You've got to manage that balance.
And everybody that works, men and women that work, it's exactly the same for absolutely everybody. Good luck with everything you do.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
It's been a while. It's been lovely to see.
And I'm going to come see you and Jason in that show. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a cracker.